steal here by Harris. And a block made. Harris, block made by Jason Richardson. And the ball goes back to Golden State, and Barnes hits from the corner. And now Avery Johnson wants to signal a timeout, a 22nd, and that would be the last timeout. Meanwhile, Devin Harris is under the basket, not moving for the Mavericks. A great block by Jason Richardson preventing the layup, and then a three-point basket at the other end by Matt Barnes. Stunning.
Dick, one of the things I think is very hard as far as the judgment for an official, the block was clearly a clean block, but after the block, then the bodies collide. The defender lands on top of the offensive player, drives him into the stanchion, and that's where the injury takes place. No fouls called because on the block shot, there was no contact, and it's a very difficult call. Tough to define this. Clean block, follow through, crashes into him, and now they land in the stanchion. Here we go from a different angle. You'll see Richardson get up, gets it before it gets to the glass, but then there's the follow through. That, I think, is what Avery Johnson is saying is clearly.
That doesn't sound like small ball to me.
That's when you know you're really playing, when you're busting guys who are bigger.
Richardson up, under, count it, and a foul. 19 points for Richardson, and the lead up to 17.
When you got a guy who's this good and this hot, you let him go. You don't take him out. It's a 48-minute game. He's a very young guy, Mike. Hasn't played at a game of this magnitude since 2001.
And Dallas is completely unraveled, and Jason Richardson has gotten off the snide. Didn't have a great game, 1 or 2.
A real dogfight right now. Harris. Ellis threw it right back at him. And Ellis again. Oh! Inside! And a foul.
The house would have come down. And that play brought Mike Breen out of his seat.
Jason Richardson on the floor with eyes on the back of his head, finding Ellis, who drew the foul.
Mike, I had no idea you were quick.
Boy, this team is fun to watch.
Rejected by Monte Ellis.
Great block there. Great defense again.
The free throw misses by Golden State. If they were making all these free throws, this crowd would already be on the court.
We need a medic. Mike Breen has pulled a hammy. We know he has a propensity to get hurt in that 35 and under league. I mean, over league. I'm sorry.
That was a great play by Jason.
Rebound by Jackson. So for Jackson, here's the feed inside. Jason Richardson on the lob pass from Baron Davis, and the Warriors are up by 4.
Well, we said this team likes to settle for a lot of threes, but sometimes when you got high flyers like Jason Richardson, a former slam dunk champion, he curls in. Baron Davis, good eye contact, full extension. Sometimes when you run the floor, you don't want to settle for threes. You go in for this.
Just a step ahead of Dallas, not only in this game, but for the entire series.
Oh, beautiful one bounce pass for Richardson. Petrus on target. Richardson with the steal. And the onslaught continues. Richardson sets his feet for 3. Yes! Steve, it's time now for the Marines teamwork play of the game.
Remember in Game 5, this double team of Davis at the top of the half-court area really bothered Golden State. We asked Don Nelson about that before the game. He said, we're going to get the other man right in the middle. You saw Petrus
and assistants Tim McDermott and Wayne
91. Hey, let him go. And this, the signature play.
Oh, my goodness.
In the 4th.
Here's Baron Davis. They threaten the double team. So ball movement pays off here, and Richardson goes in when baseline, and there was nothing Kirilenko could do there as the Warriors open up again a 5-point lead.
Well, right now,
2 minutes and 15 seconds to go in regulation. Richardson out to Davis, playing him tight as Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Richardson steps back for 3 and hits a 3-pointer, and the Golden State Warriors have taken a 108-107 lead with 2 minutes to play in the fourth.
to the line. Look at the step back move right here. Caught Matt Harpering off balance right there. The reaction by the bench. Al Harrington loving it. Now here comes the interest.